Congress shall make no law respecting the establishment of religion or prohibiting the free exercise thereof or abridging the freedom of speech or of the press or the right of the people to freely assemble and petition the government for a redress of their grievances. It's the First Amendment. It's all that matters.
Welcome to a special edition of the Rick Castellano Show, the 911 edition. Folks, we didn't volunteer for 911. Some people want to call it Volunteer Day. We didn't volunteer. What we do? 9/11, 8 o'clock in the morning, a day like any other. New York, Tuesday. Beautiful day. Starting out beautiful at least. Except some insects, a religion, they say, a religion of peace. No, it's a religion of destruction. And I don't care who or what or you say you are, just because you don't commit the crimes. The book says it's not a religion of peace. It's a religion of hate. What do? If you don't believe in it, you're an infidel. Getting ahead of myself. Excuse me a second. Wait a minute. Castellano adheres to his sources. This 9/11. Some of you Muslim jihadists might try for its 10th anniversary to have a terrorist attack on New York City. Well, does Castellano have a problem with that? No. Excuse me a second. Castellano's got a little present for you. 10th year anniversary? Happy anniversary.
I would quit pointing that around, Rick.
Oh, it's loaded. I'm
yeah,
sorry.
take the clip out, Rick, please. Nice.
Here's another one, too, in case I missed the first 10 times.
Yeah, check the chamber, please.
Empty.
All right, now it's
just like I like to empty it in all you insects. You want to sneak in here with your trucks and vans? You want to put fertilizer? You guys smell like fertilizer. You want to go over there and do it? Come over. Castellano make Swiss cheese out of you. Excuse me a second.
Right,
Let me put this gun away. I don't need it. I'll rip you guys a shreds of my... That's just the beginning. That's like a massage compared to what I'll do to you. I'll grab your eyeballs and I'll flick them.
Put the gun away, please.
It's like down to business. All right.
So what you're telling me was that Uncle Rick was prepared.
Prepared? I've been preparing for this since the day I was born, folks. I despise these losers. Saudi Arabia, other countries they come to. Most of them Saudi Arabia. Our allies. Oh, the Saudi king did. Obama, bow. How you doing, old Saudi, old jumbo? Bow. Hey, 18 of the guys that got from your country, and they blew up the planes. Yeah, you did. Our allies. Oh, there's still some extremists. No extremists. It says it in the Quran. Your Quran, not my Quran, because I don't believe in it. You know what? Those guys that brought on the attack that day and flew the planes and slit the stewardesses' throats and killed all those people, over 3,000, the World Trade Center. Getting ahead of myself. But anyways, those guys, no virgins for you. Pitchforks only. And I hope you got plenty of Jiffy Lube, because you're going to be getting them now till eternity, and I don't care. You deserve worse. Excuse me a second. Castellano's got a big story to tell, and I'm not happy about it. I don't want to disrespect any of the families because Castellano is 100% American, and I'm angry. First off, folks, Mayor Bloomberg, I'm sorry, I'm not going to go in order about all this stuff, said on this 10th anniversary, we're not going to have any police officers there, any firemen there, any Catholic priest there, or any religion, because it's not a day to remember religion. It's not a day. It's to remember the people that fallen at this time. Okay, Bloomberg, you insect. Let me tell you what it's about. I listened to the 911 calls. Castellano's been doing my homework. I listened to the 911 calls. I read quotes. I seen news footage. You know what the 911 calls were? 911 operator, how can I help you? Yes, there's just a big bang, a big noise is upstairs, and it's getting hot. And I'm wondering what to do. I want to call. I don't know if there's a bomb exploded or something exploded up there, and I don't know. Well, ma'am, calm down, ma'am, calm down. Well, I don't know. This is nobody's responding. I'm trying to call up on the floors and nobody's answering the phone. What's going on there, ma'am? Calm down, ma'am. Well, I don't know. This is, God, please help me. Please help me. I don't want to die. I don't want to die. That's just the beginning. Let's take it a step further. Another call. Yes, there's somebody above me, and I said there's bodies all over the place, and it's hot, and I really feel like I'm gonna have to jump out of here because there's no way out. I feel like I'm on fire. What do I do, ma'am? Pray, ma'am. The 911 operator said, "Ma'am, pray. I'll try to get somebody down to you. We know about this, ma'am. We're gonna send somebody there as soon as we can. Pray, ma'am." All right, dear God, please, I don't want to die. I don't want to die. So many people were yelling out to God, asking God to come and save them, to come and protect them, come and help them. I'll tell you what, the 911 stories I heard, the stories I heard afterwards, people were talking about God. They weren't talking about Budapest with the belly. They weren't talking about their Muhammad Atta with the Huda Goof, whoever I know, whatever his name is. They didn't care. They were talking about our Lord and Savior. You know what? Whether it's Catholic, Protestant, Christian, the same God, Christ Jesus. That's who they're calling out to. The majority of the people, time and again, 911 operators, firefighters, policemen, calling out to God. The God that our forefathers wrote about when they did our Declaration of Independence, our Constitution. Ben Franklin talked about it time and again, Thomas Jefferson. But no, Mayor Bloomberg sees it differently. The tower fell. 2 towers. The highest towers in New York City, the highest buildings crumbled. And through all the debris and rambled, mangled steel, there was a cross. And it showed people hope. They went there and prayed for loved ones lost that day. And what does Bloomberg say? Well, it may have fell into a cross. We're not going to let religion into this. And you know, even though your dad died, your son died, your daughter died that day, your mother, there's no hope. It was a terrorist attack. Live with it. Don't worry. God isn't involved. You want hope? You want to look something? You want to think, hey, let me channel my energy and let me have some kind of hope? No. The atheists might get mad. I don't hear any atheists talking. I don't even know if there's any atheists there. I wish they were, but they weren't. They probably weren't.
No Allah.
I didn't hear any stories about any of these other gods, or I didn't hear any of this stuff. We got to worry about. We're going to hit a Buddhist nun or something. No. Alls I heard from actual footage and actual phone conversations was, "Dear God, dear Lord," not "Dear Allah," not Alibaba, not Buddha, not I'm a Scientologist. Tom Cruise, please come and help me. John Travolta. No, God, our God, my God. You know what? All knees will bow. Everybody, majority, I'd say 80 82% of the stories I heard had to do with God that day. Mayor Bloomberg doesn't want it. Mayor Bloomberg, you know what, buddy? Hate to say it, but all your millions or billions, I don't know I don't know if you got as much money as Oprah or she got as much money as you. They're not going to help you. You're going to hell, buddy. You better change your path. Otherwise, that pitchfork when you start riding it, I hope you enjoy it because that's where you're going. And Castellano hates to admit it, but I'm sort of happy about that. I shouldn't be. I wish you'd change your ways, but all your money's not going to save you. These people want to call out to God. They believe in God. Let them be heard. They're the ones that died. I don't know how many Muslims. There may have been some, but I didn't hear any 911 calls saying, "Oh, yes, listen, my foot bath. I need a foot bath, and I need to wash my feet before." No. I heard people praying to God. I heard people on the plane calling to God. I heard people calling for help. I heard these terrorists that destroyed lives, snuffed them out like that and lied. Oh, I'm a big butt kicker. I'm a badass terrorist. You know what I'm going to do? Stewardess, what do you weigh, 98 pounds? Well, I'm a big tough terrorist. I weigh $160. Come over here. Let me slit your throat to let you know I'm seriously. One throat. Thank you, producer. A gentleman, a Catholic chaplain, was one of the first people pronounced legally dead there.
The first?
First. He was 0001. You know what he did that day? What his big sin was? He decided to help out the fire department. He helped these guys out that he knew and hung around with and and then the building collapsed on him. He didn't have to be there. He was there because he cared. And you know what? He cared. It doesn't make a difference. It doesn't make a difference that his death, that he was Catholic, and it doesn't make a difference he's a chaplain. We don't want to know about it. You don't count. Even though you're the first person that we legally declared dead that day, you don't count. That's what they're trying to tell us, folks. You know what? Let's get to some of the stories. Castellano's not going to use the names correctly because maybe people don't want to be brought into the story. But you'll know the stories. You probably heard them, or some of you heard some of them. Father, he works on Wall Street. He works in Tower 2. And he has a habit of being late all the time. So he joined his kid up for youth soccer. First couple of days, soccer practice, Dad admit it was late. He got there towards the end, the middle. Anyway, he promised his son that day, or the night before. He said, "Son, you know what? Dad's real sorry. I got to spend more time with you. I'm going to put you first. Tonight, after soccer practice, when I get home, after soccer practice, I'm going to take the rest of the team out. We're going to have ice cream. Yeah, I really care about honey. So I'll promise you got my word. I'm going to be there. I'm going to take you and the boys out for ice cream after soccer practice." 8:30, tower hit. Airplane. At the time, nobody knew what it was. Somebody thought it was a twin-engine plane or whatever. Just thought it was an accident. Anyway, he didn't know either. "Honey, yeah, I'm just calling to let you know. There's an explosion in one of the buildings. I really sounded real bad, but I'm okay. I want you to know and tell," I'll say Brandon, our son Brandon, "I'll be home and we'll go out for ice cream and everything will be fine. Okay, I just want to let you know, guys, I love you." 9 o'clock. Second building hit by an airplane. Huge, big explosion. This time, midway through the building. People know at this time there's a little more than what we bargained for. Now we know it's a terrorist attack. "Honey, I just want you to know I love you. And they say they're going to try to reach us, but nobody's here yet. And I just want you to know, tell Brandon I love him too. And I'll see him tonight for soccer practice." He never made it. He died. He died that day. What was he guilty of? Nothing. Maybe he was guilty of being a father who cared. Maybe he was guilty of being an American. Maybe he was guilty of working too hard, but he didn't deserve that. You know what? Story doesn't end there, folks. Little Brandon heard the message on the answer machine. And that day, when the tower crumbled and it went to the ground, they didn't find any bodies. They didn't find him that day. So he said, Mom said, honey, Daddy's not going to be with us anymore. He's dead. No, he didn't. He promised. He said he's going to be home. Did they find his body? No. Okay, he promised. He's going to be home. Daddy didn't come home that night. He didn't come home the next night. And the next night after that. But Brandon listened to recording every day. Listened to his dad's voice. And he said, he's not dead, Mom. He's not dead. They didn't find his body. He's not dead. His dad died. His dad died today. You know what? That's just one of many stories. Didn't find his body because airplane fuel, unlike, you know what? It's time to tell it like it is. Unlike these insects, Jesse, the body Ventura, that I would kick your ass anytime, any place. I don't care if you're a Navy SEAL, because you're no Navy SEAL for my country, because you're a loser and a liar. You disrespect our country. I don't care if you did anything before. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I call you out. I'd love to destroy you. In a ring, out of a ring, in a back alley, in a parking lot, in a parked car. I don't know. I'd love to. I despise you, the Americans. Our president, our country, we devised 9/11 just so we could go after other countries. We did it ourselves. You loser. Who else feels this way? Mark Cuban, owner of the Dallas Mavericks. Who else?
Charlie Sheen.
Michael Moore? Charlie Sheen? 2.5 Melvins? I'd love to destroy you too. You know what? I got lion's blood. I got tiger blood. You got nothing. You got a butt kicking if Castellano ever finds you. Anyway, we didn't do it. But, well, I never seen metal burn before. Well, you never had gasoline. You never had airplane fuel under. You can't put airplane fuel out with a hose. It's got to burn out, you goof. Anybody with a basic degree in anything they want to know about engineering or chemistry or something would know that. But we got Jesse. Did you know I'm a fruit pie? Ventura, Charlie Sheen, Michael Moore. Oh wow! Look at this, Einstein and company. All losers. All losers. Mark Cuban, you may have a couple bucks. People say, "Well, I wish I had his money." No, I don't want your money. I don't want anything. It's blood money. You're a loser and you're a liar. And your 9/11 movie didn't make it. You know why? Because people know. But anyway, it wasn't an inside job. We didn't do it. You goof. Who did it? Muslim jihadist. They say radical Islam. Well, Castellano's not holding back. Folks, Islam is radical. Read the Quran. Whether all Muslims will carry out what the book says is another story. Castellano doesn't hate to admit it. I've read the Bible a couple times. I need to read it a couple more times because believe me, I could use it. But anyway, I've read it. A lot of stories in there, a lot of words, a lot of facts. Most of the people who believe in the Quran believe in it. They've never read it. It's a religion of destruction, unless you're Muslim. So,
Can we call them terrorists?
no, we call them terrorists. No, it's a crime. Excuse me, sir, that bomb you got in the car? You have the right to remain silent. Oh, by the way, you goof, they're terrorists. They don't care about you or me. You know what? Castellano's gonna, folks, my hands get a little tired here. I'll get you a little company. I'm sorry, but time to spill the facts, folks. Time to spill the facts. Homosexuals. Castellano, do you have to bring homosexuals into this? Yes. Why am I bringing homosexuals into this? Do you hate homosexuals? No. Why are you bringing them into? Okay. Well, one, a lot of homosexuals are saying that these people are being treated unfairly. Do you realize any Muslim country, if you're gay, you die. What does that mean, Rick? They slap you or they... No, they kill you. They don't care. They don't care if you want to... Kumbaya, my friend. Kumbaya. Greenhouse. Oh, yeah. Climate change. Oh, yeah. I put my nickel deposits. I pick up papers in the parks and stuff like that. I go to, to the bug jar. Listen, if you're gay, you die. That's simple. No. It's not like, oh, if you're gay. No, if you're gay, you die. So Muslims believe in, you die. Okay. Why did they pick us on a 9/11? Well, homosexuality is run rampant. It's not just like in the old days. No, it's a way of life, and they celebrate it. But anyway, I'm not making the judgment. They're making the judgment. Okay? Women. Oh, why does Bush have to do this with Bush? First of all, Bush isn't our president. You know what? I'm glad he has sudden nads on him. You know why? Because at the time when you don't know, when Nancy Pelosi was saying, we might have to have an enhanced interrogation. Do whatever you need. Because everybody was scared, like Castellano was. I didn't know. I didn't think it was the last attack. So you know what? I wanted the country to be stable. We're all afraid. And then what happens? A few months later, they find out it's under control. Bush lied. He's no good. But if something else had happened, everything would have been fine. But we took the steps we needed to protect our country. Listen, if they kill one of ours, I kill 10 of theirs. That's how you stop it. None of this pussyfooting around. None of this Pakistan crap where you go over there and they fire missiles over there and kill a couple soldiers and we go, oh, we're going to send a strategic drone missile. And we'll go over there. We know the terrorists are over there. And, oh, gosh darn it. We killed an innocent civilian. I don't buy that crap. You know why I don't want no innocent people to get killed? I don't think there's that many innocent people over there. You know why? Because of me and my family? Yeah, I might be afraid if a terrorist had some gun to my child's head or something. But you know what? There's a time when you got to say enough. Okay? Don't let them get away with it because they're putting you in danger and your family. And you know what? Don't sit there and let them hide in your house and use you as human shields. I don't hear you, any of you Muslims, open you up. Now I'm mad. You know why? They go over into one of your mosques. They set a bomb off and they kill 60 or 70 people. Where's the outrage? A Muslim goes and kills other Muslims and kills 60 or 70 and maims people. Nobody's outraged. Oh, Alibaba. We lost somebody. But you know what? An American defends themselves, or an Israeli, they're evil. Oh, they killed one innocent civilian. One innocent civilian? Why was the innocent civilian given refuge to all these terrorists? Here's a lounge. Can I make you guys a couple TV dinners? Hey, I got camel nuts in a jar. You guys want them? I know you eat that stuff. If it's up to me, all you Muslims are welcome. All you terrorists, come on over. Castellano will roast up a nice pig for you.